welcome back to Waifu Watch. We are here for a podcast episode on Mahou, Shojou, and beautiful magical girls. I thought I knew a shit ton about this topic, but clearly my knowledge is out of date because this was harder than I thought it was going to be. But it's okay, because we tried. How's everyone's day to start? Everyone doing all right? Everyone doing okay?
Good.
Doing good.
I voted today.
Nice.
Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. Yes, gold star.
Thank you. I don't know when this will come out, but you better have voted if it's after November 3rd. If you live in the
Wait, when is the limit for us to vote?
This is actually going to go out late October. So
vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go
if you live in the US.
Yes.
Send us positive thoughts if you don't.
Yeah. And if you don't, go vote when you're supposed to vote in your own country.
True.
If you can vote.
My stupid AC unit is in the background. God damn it. I need to take those out. Our house is freezing. Okay, so to start, we have our beautiful Mahou Shoujo, which is in Japanese magical girl, or Majoko, which is witch girl. Magical girl animes are a popular anime genre where a group of girls are empowered by various means of fantastic powers that both assist and complicate their lives. Usually there is a end result, whether it's to beat some giant thing that's threatening the universe. That's all it's ever been from what I know. Usually there's some threat that poses that needs to be eliminated. So we have to recruit middle school girls to save the world.
Accurate.
Very accurate. And so does anybody what is everybody's opinion on the magical girl genre to start? Annie? Oh yes.
And you can't see, but I have Sailor Moon bobby pins in my hair too.
Oh, that's so cute.
I am very on brand today.
Oh, that's great. Danielle's on brand. Danielle loves it.
Yes.
Annie, how you feel about
I am super all about that Mahou Shoujo life, man. I am a Mahou Shoujo.
Accurate.
I
second this. Shelby? Well, she's had much experience with it, but
I don't.
Of it. What do you think?
Surrounds female empowerment, and I'm kicking ass. I'm all about.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. I just realized my brats are in the background. Don't mind them.
I wondered if those were brat stalls. I had those when I was little.
I had a bunch of brat stalls when I was little too.
My sister had a bunch, and she had all the toys and stuff, so I would come over and play with her, so I never had any of my own, really. This is just Sadie's the baddest bitch of them all because she has highlights.
Ooh.
Okay? What if I get highlights?
It was always kind of strange how you had to take their whole foot off to change their shoes, though.
Yeah, and then the backwards, their legs bend, so you can do the backwards thing with the...
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I grew up with Beanie Babies.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
That's so
I never
cute.
had the brat stalls or anything.
Very.
I
Baby
understand why they
babies
stopped.
and brats and Barbies. It's very 90s and very alliterative. All starting today's episode is brought to you by the letter B, apparently.
Oh my gosh, yeah, those all start with the letter B.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I was like,
what?
Took them a minute, but we got there.
Yeah.
I was the episode's called Mahou Shoujo. That's an M.
Brats, Beanie Babies, and Barbies.
Yes, accurate. On point. God. That's a good point. Can anyone guess when was the first the first shoujo anime?
For shoujo or Mahou Shoujo?
Sorry, Mahou Shoujo. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Because shoujo goes way back.
Oh yeah, that goes way further back.
Oh gosh, was it?
I really don't know. Because, obviously,
I'm
trying to think
was
of
it
when.
Macross? No, she wasn't magical. Never mind.
I don't want to say the 80s, but, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards is the 80s.
Okay, we've got 1980s and Danielle.
It's going to be, something obscene, 1890 or, something ridiculous. Just
I don't even think TVs were... I don't know if they were a thing.
Here's some, Prince thing that got turned. Yeah, it's going to be wrong. I just know it.
I'm gonna say the 90s. I don't think
Okay.
JoJo came until a little bit later.
So we have the 90s.
The 90s was my second guess.
Mm.
Okay.
Like 2000s.
2000s?
2000s, not late 2000s, early
Okay,
2000s.
early 2000s. It's actually 1966.
See, I knew it was going to be older than we thought.
Yeah, 1966. The first one was Mahou Tsukai Sally, which was actually inspired by the American show Bewitched.
That makes sense.
Before they were called magical girls, they were called witch girls. And so that's where they started.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. The more you know, I was like, what? Really? Bewitched? Oh my God. I was like, okay, I guess so. Yeah. Does anybody does anyone remember their first Mahou shoujo that they watched?
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
Pretty, straightforward.
Yeah.
I don't know. My memories are so fuzzy. I thought it was Sailor Moon. I think Sailor Moon's when I actively, these ears are just doing a thing. Actively seeked out, but I can't remember what came first. Maybe it was Pretty Cure, honestly, because I had a PSP back then and I could illegally download videos. But for memory's sake, we're just gonna say Sailor Moon. No, we'll say Tokyo Mew actually. Tokyo Mew came before Sailor Moon.
Do we know which was before, which came first, either Cardcaptor Sakura or Sailor Moon?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because I feel like they were around the same time, but
I feel like maybe Cardcaptor Sakura might be older.
It might be, but I honestly don't know.
I'm pretty sure Sailor Moon came first, but
because those are the two big ones.
Cardcaptor Sakura came. Is this I don't know. What am I supposed to? I'm so bad at these keyword things. Danielle, you're better at this. You do this.
I can do it. I was just wondering. I can do it.
Great.
So Sailor Moon came out in 1991 in the manga version.
What about the animated?
The anime. Codename Sailor. No.
I love you. I just noticed you got little creepy pumpkins. These pumpkins are tripping.
I want the Wikipedia. I keep getting all the wikias and I'm like, that's half helpful, but not really. The manga for Cardcaptor Sakura was 1996.
Okay, so Sailor Moon manga came 5 years before Cardcaptor.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
So I figured, but it's I feel like they were just kind of around at the same time. So
yeah.
Sorry.
My roommate got obsessed when she was younger. Her first one was actually Cardcaptor and not Sailor Moon. I never really could get into Cardcaptor because by the time I found out about it, I was really deep into my Sailor Moon phase. So I felt there was no need to even go anywhere near anything else for a bit.
Yep.
And so when I found out, I was like, wait, Cardcaptor Sakura, what is this? And I was like, oh, well, too late now.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah, that's how I felt about that. So some other popular, does anybody list off, anyone know any popular Mahou shoujo, off the top of your head, just series? Annie?
Okay, this one might actually be obscure. Never mind. It's not popular. But it's called Magical Lyrical Nanoha. And
that's an older one, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. It's definitely an older one, but not many people have seen it. Or whenever we talk about magical girl anime, we usually think of Cardcaptor, Madoka Magica, and Sailor Moon.
Right.
But there's Magical Lyrical Nanoha, and there's the good girl, and then there's the edgy dark girl, and they're both magical, and they have different outfits and stuff.
That sounds like Pretty Cure.
Yeah, it's just the two girls though, so it's not a big troop of girls. It's just
Pretty Girls is just two girls. Pretty Cure is just two girls. One's got light theme, the other's a dark theme, and they both have different outfits, and they're they work together.
Okay, hold on. I wonder if we're talking about the same one.
That's what I was wondering.
Let me see if it has a different name.
I know what you're talking about, the lyrical nano. I saw a picture of it. I cannot remember for the life of me what it looks like right now in my brain, though. But I know some while she's looking that up, some others as we listed. Yeah, Magic Madoka. There's so many of those now. I watched the first one and then I didn't bother to watch anything else because it was just like, what else? I mean, I guess you could go infinite ways with that. That was a really sad one. No spoilers if you're planning to watch it, but have fun.
I have heard that about that one.
Yeah, it gets really dark. Shugo Chara, not a lot of people know about Shugo Chara.
Shugo Chara.
Shugo Chara was cute.
Shugo
It was these like almost, you guys probably haven't seen, it's like Amnesia something, but it's that kind of like that black and white checkered kind of like theme. Shugo Chara has like the black and white checkered with like the pops of color, kind of like the fashionable animes. Yeah, and each one has a different color they focus on for their outfits. And there's like a cute cat boy in it. Yeah, and they have these little tiny eggs, and it's part of their personalities. And when they get new personality traits, to like grow these new eggs into these little characters, and they can transform into them during fighting and switch out between little egg people. Like the evil people are trying to steal all the eggs. So.
That sounds like a cross between like a magical girl and a Pokemon like plot of like trying to steal little things and
a little bit, except for they're tiny people instead of like tiny creatures.
Right.
But
and
yes,
it shows, and the eggs show what they could potentially become.
Yeah, they have little patterns on them. They're so cute.
That is very odd.
Or like what they want to be.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Really
gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like if they're like giving up on their dream or something, like they get darker, or they start to face something like that. Oh, my heart. That's when I first fell in love with cat boys. The fucking enemy guy. It was like this blue haired, like emo kind of like cat. He like when he would transform, he has this little cat boy, this little figure, and he like gets the cat ears and the tail. Oh, don't get me started. My TikTok is full of cat boys right now.
I looked up Pretty Cure and I looked up lyrical or magical girl lyrical Nanoha. They are actually two different ones.
Wild.
Interesting.
This is very similar concepts.
I wonder which one came first.
Let me see.
So much.
I think Pretty Cure came first, but
I feel like Lyrical did. I was just looking at a little like slideshow almost of like in alphabet organized and time wise of like animes and for the Mahou Shoujo, and I thought I saw Lyrical come first before Pretty Cure.
The manga came out in 2009 for Lyrical Nanoha.
It's pretty recent.
And Pretty Cure. Main series.
I remember illegally downloading those. I remember illegally downloading Pretty Cure onto my PSP when I was like. It
says 2004.
2004? Okay. Well, that settles it then.
Yeah.
So, out of all the Mahou Shoujos you've seen, what would you say is like the worst one, like the crappiest one, and what's the best one?
I'm trying to think of like other ones that I've seen, because Sailor Moon honestly might be like the only one that I've watched.
Really?
Yeah, there's a couple that I want to watch that got really good reviews. I don't know, because you were talking about it's either Mahou Shoujo or what's the other one you were saying that was like the witches, like what's the name for that is
Majoko?
Yeah, Majoko, and like Little Witch Academia got really popular.
I started it and never finished it.
A couple years ago, and everyone, like the animation looked really cute, so I was going to watch that. And then I don't know if we're going to count Magical Girl Ore as Magical Girl.
Oh, yeah.
But I really, so the plot essentially is that it's this young, like middle school girl, and she has powers, but whenever she goes through her Magical Girl transformation, she turns into a buff dude. And it got great reviews, and so I've always wanted to watch it, but I've just never like bothered to sit down and watch it. But I will say some of the like episodes in Sailor Moon, like some of the filler ones, can be pretty terrible, and so it's like
that's so
it is a commitment going through watching like the entirety of Sailor Moon. But that's why I say read the manga, because the illustrations are so gorgeous and amazing, and it's very sad but happy at the same time.
Oh my gosh, I just looked up pictures of Magical Ore.
Isn't it so funny? It's like this little girl, but then it's a dude in a dress, and he's like
it's a dude in a dress
stacked and has like a wand. It's so great. And it's only 12 episodes, so I feel like I need to watch it.
Oh my gosh, yes, let's watch it.
Or that we should watch it on the channel. Like
absolutely. Oh my gosh.
It's so great.
one of the worst magical girl anime.
Well, she looks for that. I know one of the worst, not because of animation, because animation-wise, it's really cute and really fucking pretty. It was just, it really got low marks for me because the story plot was just so, like, barfed up from everything else. It was called, fucking, look here. It was called Glitter Force. It's on Netflix. Glitter Force.
Yeah, if it's a Netflix, is it a Netflix original or is it like imported?
Ooh, I don't know.
Oh,
that's a good question. But
because if it's a Netflix original, then yeah, I fully believe that it's terrible.
Glitter Force.
Yep, it's a Netflix original. Glitter Force.
It's really cute. The transformation scenes are like really magical. It's
Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm a Glitter Force warrior. Okay. I'm already done. Okay.
They have like the yellow girl is like glitter peace, and then like the green one's glitter lucky, and then the red one's like I forget what the red one is. And the orange is like glitter something, but it's such a glitter something, and they go like they do their transformation, they open these compact mirrors and they go poof, 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 and it's just like the dumbest. It looks so cute though, but God, the story plot is so like, 5 friends meet in school, have this, and the villain is so cheesy too. Like the villain is overly cheesily done. Like it gives me.
It looked really like Americanized almost. Yeah, like it was like America was like, we're gonna make a magical girl and just kind of like pulled everything from everybody else. But
yeah,
that would be tough though, just because like magical girls are pretty like cut and dry, like it's this age generally and it's a girl and she meets friends and they form like a group of people to fight crime or an evil force. So it's like, how do you distinguish yourself like among such a like, you know what I mean?
We need to get like can we get like an older Mahou Shoujo of just like grown ass women that are like, what the fuck is this?
That would be amazing. Like people our age in our 20s where it's like, you know, you think you're past the age where you get bestowed the magical girl powers and it's just like, nope. And
oh my gosh, that'd be brilliant.
You're not off of the list.
You got to do it while balancing like a career, and that would be so relatable.
That'd be funny as fuck. I would love to see something like that.
Just a professional working woman who then has to like transform into this little like schoolgirl outfit.
Yes.
So
the shit doesn't fit. What size is this?
Okay, here's one that I was looking for. I had the image in my head, but I didn't know what it was called, and it's called Korewa Zombie Desu Ka. Like, is
this a zombie? Oh my god! Don't get me started on that one.
I've never seen it, but like the art and like I saw a trailer for it, and I was like, "What is this?" But I don't know if it's good or bad because I haven't seen the entire thing. But the trailer made me go question mark.
It's not that bad, honestly. Yeah. So the thing is. This guy, like, he's kind of like a zombie, so he's undead, so some, like, specific lady brings him back, and he's, like, a zombie now, and she lives with him. She's, like, an undead type person, and she, like, it's, like, the classic, like, I get a bunch of girls kind of visiting my house all the time thing, and he's undead, and then he accidentally somehow, the main girl that with a chainsaw, that's the first one he meets out of the girls, and he somehow accidentally, like, adopts her power, and she's, like, you stole my fucking power, and so you have to go out and do my fucking job, dude, because you have my shit. And so we have him like in these odd scenarios where he's like in this puffy skirt, and sometimes he actually like transformed once in front of everybody in school, and everybody was like, "You're a pervert." It's really fucking funny, honestly. It's pretty good. But, okay. Yeah, I would suggest it for like a good casual like laugh type Mahou Shoujo type shit. But yeah, there's also another. I know there's another anime where like boys actually do like transforming. There's like a boy Mahou Shoujo one, which I need to watch because I didn't watch all the way through, but those sounds pleasant. Also, don't you ever about those weird Mahou Shoujos where they're like kids and they transform, they're like, we're suddenly like 18 years old. Like, like that's this would get
what have we said every time? You can't look at it too hard. Like if you start looking at it too hard, then nothing makes sense in anime.
That's
no, I know.
I feel like Madoka Magica was a little bit like that with their transformation scenes,
Really?
where like they were supposed to be like middle school, elementary school ish. And then, like, in their transformation sequences, they had boobs, and mommy's boobs were like huge. And
Wait,
I'm
they
like,
got
girl,
boobs?
how old are you?
Whoa, when did they get boobs?
Yeah, during the transformation
I
sequences.
did not know this.
Yeah, they like lifted up and then went down.
Oh my God.
There's
I didn't look at it too hard,
No.
guys. I'm just saying it was very memorable.
There's this
my
weird,
gosh.
terrible TikTok that I have saved that I will send to all of you. It's this weird, it's like a magical, like it's an anime girl and she's like posed and it's just a picture, but like they have like a weird color block around her boobs and then just like I can't even shame myself too much on camera. I'm gonna send it to you.
I will
hilarious.
never understand TikTok.
Listen, you do. That's what makes all of it so fucking startling because it's like this is so fucking funny.
So the one you sent us was really wholesome. It was like,
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you guys. Sorry, my list of questions. So if you had to be a color, which color you gonna be?
Ooh, that's hard.
Like an actual color? Or is this some question I don't understand?
Like a theme for your like whatever transformation outfit, dress, like type thing. Like what's your base color?
Purple.
Purple. What shade of purple?
Probably this shade right here.
So like darker purple.
Dark purple, yeah.
That makes me think of what's her bucket from Sailor Moon?
Pluto? Is it
Pluto,
Neptune?
right?
No, well, no, I was thinking Sailor Saturn because like Pluto's aesthetic is kind of like dark green.
No,
And
it's
black.
like dark purple, isn't it?
I thought it was black because she had black and like garnet because like
Someone
her
had dark purple.
Sailor Saturn did, and so that's why I was like, oh, when she said purple, I was like, no, I'm
Saturn had
sad.
green.
Nuh-uh.
No, that's God, they get so confusing.
Hold on.
You're right. Sailor Saturn is the purple one.
She's
okay,
the dark
yeah, I was
purple.
With the long hair?
She had
with the short black
Short hair.
hair.
She had the freaking scythe as her weapon, like
Right. Oh, the Bob. Yes, the Bob girl.
the
Bob
glaive
girl,
or
yeah.
whatever she called it. That was like the
I would
double-edged
totally
scythe.
cosplay as her.
Yeah. Oh my
She's
God.
freaking dope.
She's lit. She gets turned into a fucking baby at one point though, and has to start all the way over.
Yeah, because Saturn is the planet of death, and so
Yeah.
she's like the guardian of death.
Yeah.
And so she's gonna, when she like dropped her glaive, it like when it touched the earth, it was
Glaive.
gonna reset because it's like a dual edged scythe, so it has a
Yeah.
fancy name. But oh, I was so stressed when I was reading those chapters in the manga because I was like, don't do it! Like
I was panicking. I was definitely panicking.
Yeah.
I feel like if I could choose a sailor color or just a color, it's gonna be rainbow. It's gonna be
Yeah, I was
rainbow.
gonna say like
Absolutely.
So you would be like Super Sailor Moon, where she gets the wings and the rainbow skirt, like
a bit more of an opaque rainbow though. I don't like
Yeah,
that
not
softy
the clear.
pastel-y
Yeah.
rainbow.
yeah.
I want that pop in your face shit. Contrary
Like-
to my appearance.
I don't know what I would pick because my gut says blue because blue's my favorite color.
Really?
then when I
was
think-
thinking green.
Well, because then when I think about the Sailor Scouts, the one that I relate to the most is
Same
Sailor
red.
Mars and Sailor Jupiter,
Yeah,
and
it's
they're
a
red and green. And so I'm like,
You
I
could be a
don't know.
stereotypical Aries and choose red.
I could. I just like don't like red that much as a color, and so probably like emerald green would be.
I think green looks really good on you.
Thank you.
No, I'm very complimentary. I feel like I'm missing someone's color.
Yeah,
Shelby?
okay.
Yeah,
so
Annie.
I'm gonna be basic and say pink.
I knew it. I knew it.
Like Chibi-chan.
Yes, I mean like white and lace and ribbons.
Mhm.
Just you gotta say pink. I don't know.
Yeah.
As she has a gray hoodie and a little black orange hat.
There goes my mic. Sorry about that, guys.
God.
Oh my god.
Calling her out the one time she isn't dressed up, Mana. That's not very
know.
nice.
Listen,
Okay.
I said rainbow and I'm in all black. It makes you feel
Fair.
better.
And I said green, and I'm the weird one in pink today because I hardly ever wear
That's
pink.
pink?
Yeah, it's like a really pale pink. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, it looks kind of white in here. But
it does look a little white.
It's pale pink.
Lovely. Absolutely dashing.
Mhm.
Do I have any? Yes, I do. What is your opinion? What do you think the fan base, considering what's your opinion on the fan base of Mahou Shoujo? Like, what does it consist of, in your opinion?
From my experience with just like Sailor Moon, like I feel like Sailor Moon is one of the more wholesome of the fan bases. Maybe because it's been around so long, and that like probably the core demographic is like our age people or older who are like not so just like, because when you think about it, like when you're younger and you're obsessed with something, it's like you're like obsessed with something, like, you know what I mean? But then when you get older, you kind of have that like distance of like, yeah, this is something that's like really special, but I'm not going to like argue people into the ground about my opinions for it, you know? Like,
oh, good days.
Like, you know what I mean? And I think it's a lot of just like older, like 20s and 30s women who really like Sailor Moon. So it's a very just like positive and uplifting environment, especially because Naoko Taguchi was like a pioneer for women, like in women in manga, and two, just like women in general, being like, here's an all female team that's going to just like kick the crap out of anything else that's like in the manga and anime industry right now, which is really, really cool. And she's freaking married to like the guy who did Dragon Ball.
For real?
Yeah. Like,
what? That's wild. That's
and so it's like an ultimate like anime manga power couple. Like, it's something. It might not be Dragon Ball, but it's either that or like Naruto or like one of the giant ones that
That's
like.
Cute.
That's so sweet. That's goals AF.
And she's also like, so pretty, and
I feel like in my head I only.
Oh no, she's married. Excuse me, she's married to the guy who did Hunter x Hunter.
Everyone keeps fucking. My friends are like, "Oh, have you seen Hunter x Hunter? You watch it, so you've seen Hunter." I would like to start it, but guess what? I can't.
I would. It's not something that I would like actively like
go out of your way.
Yeah, there's too many other things that I want to watch first, so it's like I'm watching the new season of Haikyuu, so.
Nerd.
Listen, I am going to fight tooth and nail that we watch that on the channel, and you will see
it, though.
Yeah, but it's so good. Oh my gosh, it's like one of the top like 3. It's always in the top 10 of highest grossing like anime and manga in Japan, and so it's just like we need a sports volleyball. Anime. It's a freaking volleyball, and volleyball is the best. And you guys will love all of the people. Like, it's so great. I will at least petition for a sports anime, but I think it should be Haikyuu.
We actually had a person calling about volleyball today at my job. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry we don't have any volleyball balloons. And they were like, oh, that's so typical that you guys don't have girl sports balloons. And I was like, I'm sorry, but volleyball's really obscure.
Volleyball
it's not just girls.
Yeah, I know. And I was thinking of Haikyuu at that time. I was like, wait a second. I thought volleyball was like
a lot of muscular men too. Like,
oh my gosh. But yeah, anyways.
Yeah, no one ever cares about volleyball. It's okay.
That's not true. I feel like people care less about swimming than they do about volleyball.
Yeah. And free is also really good.
I was looking up yaoi yesterday, and I was looking on the list of yaois, like, I need another one. And then fucking free popped up on that list, and I'm like, that is not with that. No.
No, free
is a queer bait. I hate queer baiting.
Oh, it is.
Stop that.
There's a lot of getting into arguments and pinning someone up against a wall. They're like
they know what they're doing
to each other, and I'm like, just kiss already. Like,
do that to my little
totally.
Okay, anyway, sorry. I mean, I would just like to say that like I feel like there's only 3 sections in the fan base for Mahou Shoujo. I feel like there's like the little girls that are like, oh my god, magical girl transformation, glitter sparkles. Then there's us, and it's like, oh, my childhood, that's sweet. And then there's the really weird, older, creepy men. I mean, I guess you don't have to be weird. You don't have to be weird and creepy. You can just be older and very reclusive, and you don't talk to anyone, and you look sketch, but you don't have
otakus.
Yeah, and they have the figurines, and they have I do want to go.
Listen, though, Magical Girl figurines are
cute.
Dope. Like
they are,
because they're always in these like the coolest poses, and they have some like splash of colored water behind them, and it's just like I almost spent too much money on a Sailor Moon figure that I wanted. There were like 3 that I wanted, and they were all over $100. And I'm like, I can't for a piece of plastic that's going to sit on my shelf, like. Because they had one, there was one that it was her, and she was in a little like parfait cup, and it had the dessert, and she was like sitting on top of it. And I was like, oh, this is like all of the things I love. And then the other one was and I should have bought that when I kicked myself because I never did.
Go back and get it.
I think it was like a limited thing. Like I don't.
Damn, I'm sorry to hear that.
But it was from the illustration on the OG manga. It's her and Tuxedo Mask dancing, and he's dipping her, and he has his tux on, and she is on this like really like flouncy dress. And it's like one of my favorite illustrations ever, and I should have bought it, and I never did because I'm an idiot. But I'll Google
it's okay.
It.
It's okay. We all have our mistakes. I had something to say and forgot what it was, so it's fine.
Oh, if you guys want an interesting insight into Magical Girl fan base, there is an anime called Ore no Imoto, like my younger sister.
No.
Yeah, so nani kawaii kunai. Yeah, my little sister can't be this cute.
Not that one! I've seen
no. Hear me out. There is a section where the girl is an otaku, the sister, and like a closet otaku, and she worships this magical girl that's in this fictional universe, and it's like into the behind the scenes of like her being obsessed with this magical girl character, and then like the other fans and the other side of that, which is like the older guys who are like into the young magical girl, and how it's like weird, and she's like the teenager, and she's like, but I like magical girls, and
that sounds
like
cute.
Brony culture, but I'm not sure. I don't know
Brony culture. Oh God.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna talk about it.
Although I will say,
but yeah,
I have a bit of empathy for bronies now, just because I never have seen My Little Pony. At first I didn't, and I'm like, what are these grown men doing, like interested in this like cartoon? And then like I actually heard them talk, and I thought the characters would be talking like children, kind of like, but they actually talk like adults and have full like structured sentences. And so I was like, okay, I can kind of understand how someone older can tolerate this. Not that I think it's not, because I still think it's weird, but like I just thought that grown men were like straight up watching like little kids like type cutesy talk type stuff, but it's actually sentences and adult voice actors. I was so surprised to hear adult voice actors.
Yeah, I've actually heard from like reasonable people that the show's actually like pretty funny and pretty good, but I'm just like, I'm not gonna get anywhere
I've been
near
watching
that.
it.
This is, I don't know how well you can see that, but that's the figurine
that's
based
so
off the
cute.
illustration, and I should have bought it, but anyway.
If I were to
I just love her art style. It's so beautiful.
Don't worry, there'll be more time in life for more regrets. It's fine.
Yeah. I'll waste money on figures another day.
Another day. If you had to choose an element for your Mahou Shoujo, what element do you think you would get?
Fire.
Fire? Okay.
I'll be basic. I feel like I would get fire. Maybe lightning, like Sailor Jupiter, but one of those two.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Annie?
I would say light.
Ooh, that'd be dope.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I like that. Shelby?
What are the elements that I can choose from? Just like
anything that deals with nature.
Trying to think. Because like in Sailor Moon, Sailor Venus is love, and love isn't really an element.
It's not.
But she gets that.
Fuck.
Does like wind or air count as one?
Yeah, I was just thinking that because that's
Yes.
Sailor Uranus. She was wind, which was really cool.
I think that.
She is like ultimate girl crush because she was like a
Oh.
friggin' race car driver and has a helicopter and
Oh dang.
yeah, and like
Really?
yeah, they go into that a lot more in the manga. Like she has a lot more of a character arc as like a fully fleshed out person. But yeah, in the manga, she was a lesbian and like dressed androgynously, and so people didn't know if she was like a girl or a boy.
I love that though. That's so
like
cool.
in like the 90s in Japan, I was like, how did that happen? But
How'd that fly?
yeah, seriously. But then when they imported everything over like the anime into the United States, the girl that she was like dating was like her cousin. It's like they weren't dating. It was like that's why they're so close, because they're related. And I'm just like,
so annoying.
Freaking those Barbie memes where it's like just friends. I don't know if you've seen those Barbie memes, but Barbie sold a little camper and it was like 2 like Barbie dolls and like flannel and like shorts and like little like but like just the whole shebang. And then they were like holding hands, they were in the van and it was like just friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild. Let me see here. If there's one thing that you do not like about the Mahou Shoujo genre, what would it be?
It is kind of funny thinking realistically how long the transformation sequences take. Because have you seen that? I don't know if it was I think it was a Twitter video where it was like Sailor Moon enemies waiting for everyone to transform, and it was a cat and it just had like the flashing rainbow lights and it's just sitting there.
Yes,
like,
I've seen that. Yeah. I've seen it.
And it's like, because honestly, it's like when you think about it, it's like the transformation sequences are probably like a solid 25% of the episode.
Yes.
And you're just like, yeah, and it's like the first couple times you're like, yeah, this is so cool, but then you're like, okay, come on, I want to know, are you gonna kill? Are you gonna? And then they kill the villain, especially if it's like a B plot villain, within like 3 seconds, and I'm like, well, come on, like you could have given me a little more than that, but.
Oh, I'm so sad I did not save the cringy TikTok with the handmade girl and the blocked out dang son of an apple crap. That sucks.
Yeah, they're all like the same.
They are very similar. Do you think panty and stocking counts as a? I mean, the first episode they did like a full. It wasn't full. It was kind of a transformation. Has anybody seen panty and stocking?
The transformation, but not the actual like cartoon.
Yeah, you're right. Well, panty and stocking is great. It's kind of like a more explicit version of the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if Kill la Kill counts as magical girl.
Yes, I'd have to say yes.
Mm-hmm.
Kill la Kill's the girl that really like the really skimpy skirt and top, and then
but it's like the whole trope is that's like she's making fun of it because she hates that she's like in this like it's like a cropped off shirt on her boobs and how like stupid it is, but it's still like magical girl. Like
the more powerful she gets to and she gets power upgrades and stuff, the less clothing.
It's like less clothing. Yeah.
Oh
it's like you can't be ashamed. You have to.
Yeah.
God, that was a fucking trip. I have my questions. Oh wait, I just didn't say that. If there's something that kind of irritates you about Mahou Shoujo, it's just like it's nice when there's like some soft touches of romance in it, but when it's like too much, it's like you're taking away from the point. It's not the point.
I don't know.
I like romance, but it's like if you're like it's like then they like put too much attention on the guy and her worrying about the guy and what he thinks and
so okay. So question: do you think that Sailor Moon had too much romance in it?
No.
Okay, then I'm with that. Okay.
Sailor Moon.
Because I was like, don't be coming after Tuxedo Man.
Calm yourself.
He was my OG like Disney prince, so I have a very soft spot for him.
It was really attractive. That one horse boy that was inside Sailor TV.
Oh yeah, the Pegasus kid
thingy, the Pegasus boy.
Also, all of Queen Beryl's underlings were pretty hot, especially the dude.
Oh, they look kind of weird to me at times. There
was the guy who had like the long dark hair, and then the guy who had the long white hair, who were like the original like hair. Like the knights that were like his original like knights and blah blah blah. But If I start thinking about the plot of Sailor Moon for too long, like it is very complicated.
It's so much, and it's spread so far apart that you have to be.
Yeah, because especially everything is in like Queen Beryl's deal. How it's like, yeah, this is like there's like the new millennium that's in the year 3000, but then there was the old Earth too, and she was on that, and that's when she like led the uprising, but then they got banished to the underworld, and I'm just like, wait, what? And so there are like 3 versions of like Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask running around somewhere in the universe, and you're just like, I'm sorry, what? Like
I pay attention to it when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I was like, focus, understand everything, hyperfixate. We got it. I know everything, and now I'm like, I cannot pay attention.
Yeah. Yep. Same.
God. Let's see. What elements create a Mahou Shoujo? Like, what are the like you have to have it checked off the list, or else it doesn't count?
Transformation sequence.
That's a big one.
I would say transformation sequence and some kind of like weapon that resembles or is a wand. Like,
oh yes,
to channel your powers. Yep. Like
a power channeling.
Yes, something that like channels your powers in some glittery attack.
Some glittery. I wish there were more like, I want an aggressive, gory magical girl anime. I want them to
like
fuck shit
a girl
up.
with just like a shotgun who's just like ready to go. Like,
yes, like I need a girl with a shotgun. I need another girl that has like a little like something like a chainsaw or machete, like some violent, like some cute little puffy like transformations, and then like they like change colors or some shit and something with blood, and like it's gonna be great. Or everyone's like aggressive. No, Madoka Magica is like it's still very magical. Like there's like some gore in there, but it's like, I'm talking about like raw, like type, like
you just
add
want
some
some girl
stuff.
with like dual wielding like knives, and then some girl with like a like double-handed broadsword who's just gonna like go to town on people. Like,
yes, I need like a cute like I'm saving the world pose with like a bloody knife in one hand, and like, or you just like stab somebody in the neck and then do like a cute like ding, like
I could honestly, I'm amazed that hasn't happened yet. Like, because that seems very like a 2020 thing to do.
Oh my god!
But Sailor Uranus did have a machete. She had like that was her weapon.
Sure. No, I feel like that was like
she had a sword.
That was like a very fancy sword.
But it was like a really like curved like blade thing.
Is machete a sword or a knife?
That is a good question. Between.
It is
thing, I think.
Yeah, she had the Space Buster thing. Like this thing that was kind of just like a short sword.
Oh, it's like a pirate sword.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like a pirate sword.
Yeah.
Yes. We have gone through all my questions. So if anyone has any input or any extra feed that they would like to discuss or talk about, I'm totally open to that, because I've done my questions. It was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. But I do think I did decent enough.
You did
I feel like Annie, you have some underlying info that you could throw in there. I feel like you know so much more about this than me. Like I really thought I was like on the ball, and then I realized how long it's been since I've dove into magical girl culture, and I was like, I'm a tad bit rusty.
I do have one tidbit. So when I was in 7th grade at peak puberty, and when I was like a chunk and needed to lose weight, it's amazing how confident you are as a child, even when you have no reason to be. And so I got a Sailor Moon like cosplay off of eBay for a lot of money, and was Sailor Moon for Halloween one year. And I wore red leggings because it was cold, and that was my boots. And I had the little tiara, and really I had to go around explaining who I was the entire night.
Oh no!
Oh, I had to do that. I had to do that one Halloween. One Halloween, I tried to be what's the girl from? It was when I was Spirited Away. I like got like
Chihiro.
I had like a little like sweatpants jumpsuit type thing, and I like took like my mom like took strings, and I was like, I'm gonna be Chihiro, and like everybody was like, so what are you, like an astronaut? Are you? It was just the worst Halloween ever. It sucks when like nobody knew who you were when you were an anime character back then. Now all of a sudden, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get started on that.
It makes me miss like, because 2020, you know, it makes me miss going to cons really bad because I'm just like, I want to do cosplay and be around a bunch of other people who are like, that's cool. Like,
we still need to all cosplay. And our little sailor thingies, because we have like a sailor cosplay thingy to do, and then like a school cosplay, which it's probably gonna go on Patreon.
Oh, nice plug.
Nice plug.
Yeah, it's probably gonna some cute cosplay shit probably gonna go on Patreon. So you want to see your waifus do some cosplay. We'll probably take like votes and shit and what y'all want to see. So if you want to see that within reason.
No World of Warcraft cosplays, please. I don't know how to do armor.
Oh God. Anything like warish or like D&D-ish, like when it comes to like armor, it's like, what, can I use cardboard?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have access to a 3D printer. I don't know what you want from me. Like,
it's hard, but yeah, you know where to go. Patreon, support us if you want to see us cosplay and do other obscure things that YouTube won't allow.
Also, our Q&As are moving over to Patreon, and they are going to be a Patreon exclusive now. So for those of you who got your questions answered early, thank you for supporting us all the way back when. And for those of you who are like, man, I missed the Q&As, join our Patreon. Yep. You can, it's $5 and you get to be in the Discord, and we're going to do fun Discord things. And I'm petitioning really hard for us to do a game night of Among Us so that the 5 of us can play. And then whoever like first 5 of people in the Discord, like can play Among Us with us. And
I was just playing Among Us before I got on.
I think that'd be so much fun where it's like, you know, cause it's a max of 10. And so the 5 of us, and then we'll just throw the code out there and the first 5 in the room.
Yes,
play games with us and hear us over Discord chat. And
I would die to get in an Among Us game with Corpse just once.
Yeah, with like YouTubers that you think are cool, which like that'd be dope. So
that'd be so fun.
So I have a funny Among Us story.
Go for it.
So it was my first time playing, and the person I was playing with somebody else who was right next to me, and we were both in the same room. And they had their volume turned up, and so I was just like doing the tasks and like trying to learn how to play the game, and all of a sudden from their phone goes like shing, and I was like I was like, there are some sus noises coming from your phone.
Absolutely, dude. I always try to follow people in Among Us, like to stay, because I'll be like, stay in pairs, because it's easier to not get killed if you stay in fucking pairs. So I follow people, and then when someone calls a meeting, they're like, Yellow was following me, Yellow was chasing me, and I'm like, I'm trying to make sure we don't die, and I always get voted out because I'm trying to be buddy and shit, and it fucking doesn't work.
It's tough, yeah,
because
me, my
Let's
brother.
cosplay Among Us.
That would be fun.
That would be
with
very
the like
funny.
astronaut suits.
Yes.
Yeah, and then we could all put something on our head.
Yeah.
Mine is a flower.
Oh my god.
It could be a low budget Teletubby.
Yes, for real.
I would give you pink. I'd give Annie pink because I know she wants pink. Because I main yellow usually, so.
I'm usually white.
Yeah.
I usually do white. I do white with the egg on my head.
I can't find the egg. I want to see if the egg looks good on me because I'm yellow and it's like an orange
flat egg.
Yeah.
The person I was playing with was doing brown with a toilet plunger on their head.
Wow.
Like, why?
A lot of my friends do orange with the little like sprout because then they're like, I look like a carrot.
Oh.
That's cute.
Yeah, me, my brother, my sister-in-law, and like a bunch of our friends have like a weekly Among Us night on Saturdays, and it's me and my sister-in-law, and then one of our friends' girlfriends are usually the only girls playing. And so it's just a lot of angry men in their 20s yelling at each other who have known each other for like 20 years of like, no, they always do this. And then I just kind of like sit there and then usually get accused somehow, even though I'm not, and I'm a bad liar. And I'm a terrible
I'm a
imposter.
terrible liar. Yeah.
Oh man, being the imposter is so anxiety-ridden for me. Okay, wait, but also hear me out. An actual live, like cardboards and walls being set up to the same setting of Among Us and actually like doing Among Us and having some person designate a killer. That would be great.
And then the person just has to lay on the floor when they're dead, and you have like a button you hit.
And there's like a button, like a center table with like a buzzer on it. Like, guys.
Like instead of laser tag, like in a same type, like configured room as laser tag, but then have it be among. Oh, that would be so.
That'd take a lot of cardboard boxes to go the cheap way, but it'd be so fucking
so
cool.
Fun.
No, that would be fun.
I love that idea so much.
Someone write that down. Right there. We're trademarking, copyrighting that. Fuck all of you guys.
That could end up being like a video, even that someone could vlog it for us and we can put it on our Patreon.
If we all had little like GoPros on our head.
Yes, or like someone could like be on a ladder and like can see everybody like walking around the maze and stuff, so they can see from like the game view. Oh, that'd be great.
That'd be great. Oh my gosh, I love that.
Okay, so sorry.
We've also been playing where we do hide and seek. This has been super fun. So there's one imposter, and whoever is the imposter announces that they're the imposter at the beginning of the game.
What's the point of that?
Well, so the imposter's vision is like really small, and then the crewmate's vision is really big, and you're just running around trying to see and kill people. So it's like you don't report any of the bodies, but it's like your vision's really small, so you'll see like a foot go through, and so then you're like chasing people, and then you stand still while like the kill cooldown counter is going, and then it's just like, can you kill everybody before the tasks are done? But it's
that
like
sounds
a hide
fun,
and it's so much fun.
See, I've not seen that one.
We need to do an Among Us game.
We need to play Among Us game night. That'd be fucking great.
Yeah,
but
anyway,
we're gonna wrap this up.
Yes.
Thank you for subscribing to our channel, which if you haven't, you might as well go ahead and click that button, do the thing. We appreciate it. Don't forget to share, tell your friends. We sign up for our Patreon so you can see us cosplaying cute shit, and also send us questions for our Q&A. Get a little secretive, get in the sauce a little bit, guys. You have some questions you want to ask. I can sense it. And thank you for supporting us. Sorry, Jack isn't here. She had some technical difficulties, but she will be here next time. So.
And do you want to tell us what our topic is next week, Miss Mana? Since it's you again. Do you not know what it is?
No, I didn't know it was me.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's right.
It is.
I thought we changed because we were adding. We still have to add 2 more topics now.
But it's romance anime.
I got romance too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we're going in. I have way more experience at romance than just Mahou Shoujo. Oh, it's gonna get spicy. We're getting spicy next episode, guys. We're getting spicy.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I'll save that
ready.
for next episode.
Yeah, my body is ready.
My body is ready for the spice. Throw it on there. Just throw it on there. Sprinkle it. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you lovely humans next time.
Bye guys. Nice job, team.
Yeah, A+.